Welcome, everybody. I'm just John P. I'm just an average guy playing some good games. Today, we're starting a series called Real-Time Straturday. Your applause can be held. Hopefully, it's self-explanatory. We're going to be talking about some older real-time strategy games, and we're going to talk about the good points, the bad points, and at the end of it, I'm going to come to a conclusion. Yeah, I'm going to come to a conclusion. You're not. Although you might hopefully help come to a conclusion. And if you do, you can let me know down in the comments what you think, whether you agree, whether you disagree. If you enjoy the video, please consider liking it. If you like the video, please consider subscribing. And if you do that and you want to watch me perform badly or averagely, not even sure that's a word, but if you want to see me play games mediocrely, not sure that's a word either. English is failing me tonight. If you want to watch me play games on Twitch, the link will be in the description below, and you can join me there. So, without further ado, I pass you on to me. Thank you, John, and thank you to you guys for continuing to watch. And today we're looking at Command & Conquer, as we can see on the screen right here. Now, this is the very first mission. Now, what I like about this is this bit here starts in the old graphics and now just about changes up to high definition. So it shows you what you used to get and shows you what you now get. And they've done a very good job of remastering the graphics on it. Looks a lot cleaner, looks a lot better, and plays a lot faster than I remember the original game playing. I could be wrong with that, but it felt a lot faster when I was playing it. So what I'm going to do is leave that playing in the background. You can watch my terrible gameplay. You can see how that goes. Don't mock me, please. It's fine. So the game is a good game. Now, I played the remastered version. I was going to play the original version because I've got that as well, but I was in two minds about whether to do that or not. I wasn't sure. I thought, you know what, they've done a remastered version, and I had it, so I thought, why not? I'm looking at what the games are like these days, and this one happened to have just not long got a remaster last year. I'm pretty sure it was 2020. So I thought, you know what, we'll play that, and I'm glad I did, because if I'd have been stuck with those blocky graphics, as much as the gameplay would have been good, I wouldn't have liked it. Now, the good of this game, is it is good. I played through the first 4 missions or so. I think it was 4 missions. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was as you'd expect. I played it on normal. It's a good game. It's easy. The first few missions are easy. They get you used to the controls, what to do with the characters, what to do with the units, what to build, how to build, where to place. Yeah, not much really to say. It's just a good. The graphics are good now in the remastered version. The gameplay is thing. The pathing and the AI is quite good. Maybe not so good from the enemy AI. It did some weird stuff. I don't know if I'll see on the video here, but it does some weird stuff where they just constantly attack. They went for the same units all the time, and they walked straight past a bunch of other units and went straight for the one unit they wanted to get hold of. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's an older game. There's only so much they can do to rework give a game a complete overhaul. May as well just make a whole new game at that point. So the graphics were good, the AI is good, the pathing was quite good. It felt a lot better than some of the other strategy games I've played recently. June 2000. The pathing in that game is horrible, but we'll get onto that when I come to review that game. Not review it, but when I come to talk about that game. Another good thing about the game is the actual missions themselves. The first few missions, especially that I played, were not long missions. They were quite short missions. They let you play the game and complete a mission without getting bored, because if you start off with massively long missions, especially for new players or players who've never played this type of game before, it's going to be very boring. So it was good that they were short, they were to the point, they were quite straightforward. Kill all the enemy units, kill all the buildings. Basics. It wasn't too bad at all. Gave you the units, as you can see on the screen. Yep, it was good. The one thing it didn't explain was maybe the different types of units you had. Like, it gave you 3 engineers there, and didn't tell you what you could do with them in the slightest. So, or maybe I just didn't pay attention. The engineers are used to take control of other buildings, enemy buildings. So I tried to repair buildings with it because I completely forgot that. Smart me. Anyway, so yeah, what we'll do is we're going to stop the mission play at the moment, and we will go into a quick comparison of the actual what it looked like to what it looks like now for like the cutscenes. Cutscenes in this game are quite important. I think they help immerse you in the game. So for them to be good quality was good. I mean, back in the day, I thought they were good quality back when I used to play this game back in 1995. So yeah, 14 then. I maybe I was a bit older when I started playing it. I'm that old, I can't actually remember how old I was. But anyway, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll stop this game and then we'll nip to the cutscene, which we'll do just now. As you can see, it's not a huge overhaul of the actual things. It's sharpened up a lot of images, a lot. Like the blurriness you can see on the buttons. The blurriness in the face isn't that bad, to be fair. It's not great, however, but it's like you can noticeable on like the stars on his shoulder. So I think they've done a really good remaster of the videos. I mean, there's only so much they can do to clean it up and reprogram things. So again, it's good. The remaster. This is like the remaster, so it's good. And we'll stop it there. My only gripe, and it is a very, very minor gripe, is the jump in difficulty from mission 3 to mission 4. I failed mission 4. If I wasn't maybe really trying as hard as I could have done, but I was playing it for fun, like most people would. And the difficulty jump was quite high. It's like you're given, in the first ones, you're given to destroy all the buildings, destroy all the enemy. And then in this one, it gives you, here's 3 vehicles, here's 8 men, find a village, defend the village, and destroy all the enemy units at that point. So to go from allowing you to build unlimited amounts of units to then saying, actually, you know what, here's a finite amount, don't die. It's a bit of a tactic change. I suppose that's what some of the missions are in this game. So I suppose that's getting you used to doing it, and it was done it in an easy way. But it just would have been nice to maybe have a little bit more of a transition before it gave you those sorts of missions, I suppose. But it's a minor gripe. Would I recommend buying Command and Conquer? 100% yes. At the moment, it is on sale on Steam for £7.19 as part of the summer sale. So if you see this, go to Steam, go buy it. 100% worth it. When it's not on sale, it is £17.99, I think. And I would still suggest you buy it then, if you want to buy it. If you like this sort of game, if you like the look of it, it's a very good game. It's a very good remaster. I'd play the original probably, to be honest with you, if that's all I had access to. But I don't. I can play the remastered version. And it's definitely worth it. If you don't want to pay for it, if you're already paying for EA Play or as part of the game Xbox Games Pass Ultimate, I think you get EA Play part of it. If you're paying for that, it's included in that for free. So download it, play it for as much as you like. Literally no risk for you on the PC. It's a very good game. It's not dated with the remaster. Difficulty is still difficult. So if you like a difficult game, it does get challenging. And yeah, I would recommend buying it. In short, no two ways about it. We'll leave it there for today. We're going to keep this as long as possible. So if you liked the video, if you could like it and subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. What sort of RTS games do you like? Do you play these old sorts of traditional RTS games, or you prefer the more modern games like Total War? I think that's one of the biggest RTS games. So going on, in my opinion, it's not an RTS game, but we'll get into that in future. If you like this video and you would like to see me do more videos like this, I will planning on doing these once a month at least. If I can do more, then I will. Maybe once every 2 weeks might be viable. So yeah, if you'd like to see me do that, then do hit that subscribe button so you do get notified when a new video comes out. I would appreciate it. And if you want to catch me live, failing games, where I play a variety of different games online. Then you can catch me on Twitch, and I'll put the link in the description below. And very much appreciate it. And we will see you laters. Toodles. Man, I need to work on my outros. They suck. Yeah. They really, really suck.